Hello and welcome back to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and today we are playing AFL Evolution 2, the game that came out, well, depending on your region of the world, over the course of the last few weeks. It got brought forward thanks to the craziness of the COVID-19 outbreak, but it means that AFL fans who are starved of their great game at the moment, the best game in the world as far as I'm concerned, get to enjoy this take on their favourite game in the world. Now, my review is live on the website, player2.net.au. I'll be honest, I wasn't glowing. But there's still fun to be had with the game. And what we're going to do for the sake of this episode is we're going to play a little exhibition match here. Yeah, we'll pick both. Now, we're going with Geelong, the greatest team. The greatest team of all. So we'll lock them in. Then our opponents, will be from the AFL as well. But we will pick some plebs. Let's go with. In fact, no, we're not going to go with a hack team. We're going to go for the old rivalry. I'm recording this in the week of Easter, where Geelong and Hawthorn would ordinarily play, and for the first time in many years, I've not been able to attend that game. So I'm going to recreate it for the sake of this Player 2 Plays. Geelong v Hawthorn, Easter Monday. We're going to just change some of the times. You can see at the moment the default there, 2.5 minute quarters, which is a very short game. Everything else about it's fine. I'm just going to change some of those conditions for the game. Happy to play it at Geelong, but we'll take it to the MCG because that's where those games get played. We'll go 5 minute quarters apiece. That way we're not ballooning this episode out too late. Time of the day, I can get to kind of that really fine sort of level. Let's leave it at 2. No, actually, let's go 1 o'clock. Wind, we'll keep it light, very light. Okay, so, you've got. Yeah, we'll leave it at light. We'll leave everything else kind of as it is. Injuries, I'm happy to keep them off. Rules, AFL. Yeah, there's different variants there. It's all pretty straightforward stuff here. Especially if you know the game itself, then this all makes plenty of sense to you. Match objectives, outscore them, but you actually get yourself, there's a few little additional objectives there that you can kind of unlock XP for. It's very much the modern sports game formula here. There's XP that can be committed to a player that you're creating, and then there's your own player level as well. And there's bragging rights basically comes with all that. We're going to play the game. Got my Coke ready. Coca-Cola, if you want to sponsor us, feel free. AFL, you want to do the same, that'd be great. It's a hard time for everyone though, so no pressure. So my issues are, and I think you'll discover it yourself, are some of the same issues that I think a lot of people have had, including myself, with past games. But just sheer nature of the game, it's very hard to replicate AFL in a video game form as it is. But the fact that to kind of help the player view all the action, they need to pan the camera out significantly more than what it would be in an ordinary match where you can just quickly, scan around and whatnot and kind of track the ball. It makes it very hard. You'll find on plenty of occasions here where I'll probably handball to, even though the Geelong and the Hawthorn colours are poles apart, I'll likely handball to an opponent all the time. I will get tackled because I think that they've got possession, and in fact I did.
Anthony Hudson here for the clash between Geelong.
There's lots of those little things that they're just great. They just frustrate and they hamper the experience.
Collaborating with me in the commentary booth.
So pretty stock standard team. Obviously Jack Stephen playing. He's new to Geelong this year. But otherwise it's pretty much what you expect from the Geelong team as is Hawthorn. But let's just crush them. I actually didn't check what difficulty I had this set to, so I hope I didn't set it too easy or too hard. You got the full experience here, with a few extra accoutrements on top with the flamethrowers there.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
That's true, Hello.
Hearing that Hawthorn song just makes me sick. I've been to every Easter Monday game since 2009, post the horrible 2008 grand final. And this year, thanks to the horrible world situation, that wasn't able to happen. So I'm getting my fix here.
Banners are ready for the players.
Look, it's not a horrendous banner. Whatever. I'll take it. You know, when the ball floats through the air, it actually looks like it and kind of spins the way you would expect. It's not just this random tumble punt that previous games used to generate.
Way to the middle for the toss.
The only thing I need now is a pie.
Hawthorn kicking to the right of screen. Players head to their positions as we prepare for the
Players still look a bit
bounce.
rough. They certainly look last gen, but some might even argue PS2. There's some interesting matchups here.
And here we go. It's Geelong taking on Hawthorn.
Oh.
Dangerfield finds his man on the move.
Oh, press the wrong
Has the
button.
ball. With the ball now. Clears the ball from the contest. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Right. Let's regain some composure, Jack Henry.
Slams it on the boot. Good mark and looks to send it back. Moves the ball by foot. Finds a target. O'Meara releases
Oh,
the
no.
ball.
Tackle.
Stewart kicks hurriedly.
Yeah, let's
Wins
just
the
run
race
on.
to the ball with a driving kick.
Asava.
Takes an uncontested mark.
So at this point, like, there's just, that was a sheer kicking game. I don't think I handballed at all. It's just that spoil on. Sava's going to have a crack. We've got, similar to any game that's played outdoors, there's that win factor. We've got our different kicking styles here. We've got the drop punt, the banana, snap, or a torpedo. We won't go the torp yet, but we'll sink one later. And then you just got to factor in the wind. The controls on the right there, holding circle or whatever. Let's have a crack, but I reckon that's sailing through the sticks.
The kick towards goal. They get the goal from Radigalea.
Sava Radigalea, absolute jet. Can't wait for him to really hit his straps in the next few years. And straight into the rock.
Back in the middle to resume play. McAvoy won it down. Bounce works for Selwood. Is in his possession.
And that was kind of the proof in the pudding there. I got a little bit lost as to who actually had possession. And come on, man, that mark.
This kick to tie up the game.
Ricky Brewster's missed.
Bruce doesn't
Out on the full. What a hack.
It doesn't score. He puts it out of bounds on the full. Dangerfield bangs it on the boot now.
Why is Danger kicking out from the boundary line?
The umpire calls for it. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy.
Oh, Gary.
Great mark in the pack. Goes by foot. A strong pack mark.
Oh, he took it.
Sends the ball inside 50. Warple did well to win that ball. 35 metres out. Wouldn't want to miss these opportunities.
One of the things that I do take issue with, it takes a little bit longer for the game to recognise where the ball is and predict who should be, who the game should predict you would take control of. And so as such, you're already out of place when it comes to spoiling or marking.
About to resume hostilities. McAvoy with the hit.
Oh.
Kicks hurriedly.
Come on, Jack.
The possession caused a turnover. And now Blitzarves.
Go for a run.
Space. Puts boot to ball. Hardwick couldn't keep his hands on it.
Oh, run. Gary Rowan, they're not going to catch you.
He delivers with a drop.
Tried his best to miss, but straight through the sticks.
Look at them celebrate that effort. Geelong
Look,
doing
Ryan
well
minus dreadlocks.
Back in the middle now. Slapped
Why is
away.
Jed Buse in
Has
the
it
rut?
now. Finding the loose ball was O'Brien. He drives it.
Probably should have actually
Snaffled
attempted
up
to mark
like
it.
Tui, because a teammate on the move. Buse goes to the man on the run.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Keep running.
He's got the football now. Manufactures the handball. He can take off after that handball.
Where is it? Oh. And again, I mean, you just heard it there. That was my instinctive reaction. I couldn't tell where the ball was. And it just... Oh, Jet Buse in the ruck. He's a small defender.
Dug out by Stephen. Shields there to mop up. Keeps it moving. McAvoy streaming past and gets the footy. Great grab.
Oh. Well done, Stratton, running against the flight.
Stratton puts it on the boot. Wingard with an easy mark. Lining up for goal. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far.
I mean, I'll give him credit. Wingard's a jet.
Can he put it through? The top part sails between the big sticks. Wingard love kicking that one. Scores level at the moment.
Now, if this is a vintage Geelong and Hawthorn game, then it will end. Very close final margin.
And now they're away. Just manages to release the kick. He gains possession. Henderson finds possession. Tui scoops it up. Gets a quick kick away. Takes a nice mark.
No danger. Yeah, have a shot. Now, anyone knows Paddy Dangerfield, he's probably going to miss. But you watch me sink this torpedo straight through the sticks. Now, the bar kind of moves a little bit quicker. You can compare the torpedo here to the drop punt. The range, you've got that optimal green section is smaller. All right. Oh no, that's going to go left.
He might kick a goal on its way.
Come on.
You can see that happening right after it left his boot. Now they lead.
Crowd animation, rubbish. But the thing about it is that in spite of the technical flaws and
sees it out of play.
the many issues there are with the game, at the end of the day, if you're an AFL fan, you're still going to derive quite a bit of enjoyment from it. It's just, it's the love of the game.
Intercepted by Stratton. He gets his hands on the footy, finding the ball with ease.
Come on, Tom.
Finding the ball was Rowan.
Oh no.
Crawley slams it onto the boot. A mark by O'Meara. Moves it by foot. Guthrie drops the mark. Blitzarves collects it.
Oh, here's an opportunity. Run on. Oh, Mitch.
Takes advantage. Dalhouse unable to apply the tackle. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Finds his man. Couldn't get the hand pass away.
Throwing the ball.
So he just threw it. A strong mark in the pack for Sicily. Sicily will get the free.
Sure.
Stepped off his line. Takes a simple grab. Teofilo drives the kick. Good grab there from Wingard. 45 metres out.
What are we, 2-1 to 2 straight? With Hawthorn will probably go into the...
A goal will see Hawthorn take the lead. Good looking kick off the boot. And it's sailed through.
Yes, I know.
Another goal. He's kicked a couple now. He celebrates hard after that.
Yeah, righto.
There's the siren.
Commentary, pretty basic. The heart that you get from Hutto and the energy from Gary Lyon, not quite there.
About to resume play. Thumps it clear. He wins possession. Mitchell clears the congestion. Blitzarves collects the loose ball. Stanley flicks it over.
Oh no, what are you doing, Tom Stewart?
With the ball now. Gets it away. Gets a hand in.
Oh no.
Dangerfield releases by hand. Moved on by Stephen.
Oh no.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. A piercing kick from Henderson. Stratton couldn't snaffle it. Collected by Sicily. Menegola handballs to no one in particular. Goes for the goals.
Nailed it on the run. Gary Ablett? No, that just the camera just flicked to them. Who was it? Oh, Jack Stephen.
The Cats still back.
First goal as Cat.
Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Stanley gets onto the ball.
Oh.
Gets on the end of this.
Didn't even hold in the ball.
What a tackle. Unable to create the space.
Let's go with the
Goes
talk
the
from
barrel.
P Danger.
Ball hits the deck. His first possession. Runs out of room.
What is Jake Kolodjasny doing in the forward pocket?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Contest the hard ball. Henderson contest the hard ball. Put his body on the line. Uses a short handle. Ablett going for number 1.
Oh, Gary. Oh, what? Oh, he did kick it. Looked like it hit the post. The goat.
The game is back underway. Radaglia hurls it away. Dishes it off. Packs it out of there. Good mark by Hawkins.
Tommy.
45 metres out.
It's going to...
Going for goal number 1.
No, there we go, we're good.
It's going to be close.
Straight through the middle.
Hawkins celebrating hard. Geelong with a handy break. They lead Hawthorn 31 to 18.
That goal will be a real...
3 goals early in the quarter. Just
It's pretty simple. If they don't have the ball, they can't score.
Mitchell
thank you, Gary. Very
wins
insightful.
possession. Slips the handball to Radaglia.
Showing some really good pressure.
Like, it just becomes this ugly mess where you can't quite tell who's...
Hawkins catted
Oh.
lost it.
How did you drop that, Hawk?
O'Meara running off for a break. Will get a stoppage. Winning it was Buse.
No prior, apparently.
Buse clears the contest. Doing well was Duncan.
Oh, holding the ball.
The ball. Howe gets right in his face.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Burgoyne used the body to take that mark. Uses it by foot. Doesn't take the mark. Wants to take
Running,
the ball.
charging into goal.
That is a stunning goal.
Brandon Parfitt.
Kicks his first. They stretch their lead with that effort. He's excited about that one.
There's some players, and Parfitt was one of them, that actually, like, they don't look too far from their likeness. And then you get some others, and if you go check my review on the website, I've pointed out Jeremy Howe from Collingwood as one particular example. Oh, big hanger from Hawk.
Takes a few
As one particular example of someone who looks pretty rough. That's straight through.
Looking to kick goal number 2.
Tomahawk again.
He acknowledges the crowd. 25 points.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. Hawthorn have been better around the contest, but they need to make the most of that stat and put it on the scoreboard.
Gathered by Duncan. Ends up turning this ball over. Uses it now. Stratton picks it up. Just put it on the boot. A chance to reload.
Well done, Cam Guthrie. Right, edge of his range here. Let's roost another
If they
tall.
continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Oh, this might go slightly.
Goes through from behind.
Good mark, Hawk, but
Geelong players move as they look to provide an option. Frawley pushes a low ball. Open opportunity.
Tomahawk again. Man, my timing with the...
No issues with that drop pass. That's
Look, we're breaking this game open at this particular point. I'm gonna have to check the difficulty after the fact and see what I actually played on here. But it's a good feeling to be smacking Hawthorn around.
Won the hit out.
Holding the ball. Oh.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Thumped by Radaglia. The ball mopped up. Releases by hand. Just manufactures what he could. Going for goal number 1.
And Guthrie.
Something to smile about. Guthrie making the lead bigger.
This is now starting to become a bit of a rout.
After that effort.
He knew that was home as the Hawks just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots.
Kind of becomes a bit ugly at different points. So, I mean, AFL can be an ugly game at times anyway. You can get that kind of scrum-like scenario where you get...
Guided down nicely by Stanley.
Oh.
Looks up with the kick. Henry takes the mark. Puts it on the boot. Good mark there.
They go for a run. Mark the
Goes
shark.
for a
You're
run.
way too fast for him.
Scully takes it well. Selwood kicks out of the congestion.
Hawk.
Drops the ball.
Oh.
Quickly onto the boot.
Off the ground. Oh no.
Hooked the kick wide.
You can, as was just demonstrated there, have a little stab off the ground. It's not very consistent. It's very hard to predict. I wouldn't ever recommend going for it.
The mark has been taken. Kicks it out of the back half. Stratton missed an opportunity to mark. They can create from this. Decides to kick. Does well to cut off the kick.
Geelong haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forwards' fault.
Listen to the commentary. You make one mistake, you haven't set up, and all of a sudden Gary's talking about how you haven't had many attempts on goal. It's 57 to 18.
I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact.
No, he's Gaz.
He gives it a ride.
The goat again, Gary Ablett.
Absolutely loving it. Why not?
But apparently we've not had too many shots on goal.
Celebrating hard.
A great bit of play that resulted in that.
You just can't get, and I think it's a product of the nature of the game they're trying to replicate. So ignore the visuals, ignore those sorts of issues. I think the nature of AFL just makes it really hard to get that same dynamic, that same feel that you can get from playing an NBA 2K or.
They've been able to find more space in the opposition, and it's paying off.
Oh. As you can see, there was the opportunity for a hip and shoulder. Oh, missed him though.
Low stabbing kick. Half time arrives, Gary. What are your thoughts
Kept
on the
the
first
Hawks scoreless. In fact, that was the only time they entered the 50.
They'd be confident they can keep it going in the second half.
Yeah, there are little kind of off-the-ball bumps and those sort of things. You can actually get suspended if you just do it errantly, smacking players for no good reason. I mean, what AFL game that even goes 10 minutes? I've had 2 5-minute quarters. What AFL game goes 10 minutes and produces only 57 to 39 disposals either way? Like, there's some weird things with the nature of the way the game's played. It's far more arcadey than your typical. Well, what you would expect from an AFL attempted sim.
Back with another centre bounce. Stanley thumped it clear. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Radigalia gets it.
Oh, it's Sava again. All right, we've got to land a talk. This should be there or thereabouts.
Looks okay off the boot. Long kick there.
Sava Radigalia with the massive talk. That's one to watch the highlight for. And they don't give hostilities.
Stanley aims for his man on the ground. Scully kicks it. Piotfolo found a way to mark that one.
In no real AFL situation will the wingman get to the ball by the time the ball actually hits the ground from the ruck here.
He needs to convert if they ever have any chance from here.
Piotfolo's a hack. Go watch the 2012 round 12 Geelong V Hawthorn. That meathead cost them the game, and in the end gifted it to us with the epic Tom Hawkins goal after the siren.
The ball spills to Selwood, goes by hand, hands that ball to the opposition. Bruce looks to convert this opportunity.
Oh no.
Just a moment.
Phew. Got drawn away from the play there.
Deciding where to go with the kick in.
Oh no, hang on, mark that.
Turned it over. O'Brien whacks
Where is
on
it?
the
There.
goal. Missed behind.
Well, they kick 4 behinds? No, 3 behinds for this quarter.
Trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Intercepted.
Oh.
They are desperate for a goal now.
They're not going to get one kicking like that. Come on, Silk.
Kolajasnik searching for a teammate. Menegola couldn't hang on to the ball.
All right, give it a stoppage. That works for me.
Guides it down. With the ball is Duncan. Releases the handball. Howe wins the foot race. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Come on.
One down by Radigalia. Radigalia throws the ball away.
Oh.
Segler sends one up towards the wing. Kicks to the square. Marks in a bit of space.
Segler's a hack.
Slams it onto the boot. The contest, no match
Hawkins,
for him.
you're
Geelong
sinking
have
that.
the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Hawkins puts another one
Good
through.
shepherd, Gary.
Continues his presence up forward and kicks his fourth. Congratulated by his teammates. We're back in motion. Clears the contest. Duncan picks up the loose ball. Sweeping handball. O'Connor hacks it out of there.
Oh,
He's in charge of the ranking points.
He's on fire at the moment.
Awkwardly got the handball out. Selwood gets a quick kick away. He couldn't hang on.
Oh, Hawkins again.
Read it best. 4 goals to his name so far. Looking for a
5 to old T-Bone Hawkins.
Gets a reward for his efforts. Geelong with the ascendancy over Hawthorn, leading 81 to 22. Tap came from Radigalia.
Belting this mob is a really good feeling.
Did well
That's holding ball.
and won the free kick. Duncan creates all sorts of problems for his opponent.
Great tackle.
Oh, where is it?
Myers with a brilliant
That's holding ball as well,
rundown
yeah.
tackle. Myers got him.
Brian.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Shame this won't have his slinging kick action.
A chance to put a second goal on the board.
Come on. Ooh, snuck through. What I'd love, and you know, this is a big budget thing, and we understand that this is not going to get the budget that a FIFA or an NBA or basically any other international sport in the world is going to get. But I'd love to see some of those unique aspects of the certain players to actually be replicated in game. So something like Grindmiser's kind of really low slinging kicking style would be fantastic.
Ball picked up. Picked up now. Guthrie dug out the loose ball. Handballs.
Oh.
It's cut off by Stratton. Scully goes by hand.
Come on, chase him.
Finds a way around the tackler. Gunston got under it.
And that was one of those products where I knew that Tom Stewart was going to be the player involved, but it took too long to actually flick control over it. I was never going to spoil that.
He takes aim.
And there's one of your inaccuracies. Gunston doesn't miss. He's the one player from Hawthorn that I would love to have on my team. He's a clutch player, does not miss.
Just gave it away. Henderson might have overworked himself there. Tui slick with the hands. Henry wins it back. He's got the footy in his hands. Found time to get it on the boot. Ball gets cut off.
Oh, what?
Frawley gets the ball. Gathers it now.
Come on, Gary.
Picks up the loose ball. Rowan for the spearing kick. Marks now and can send it back.
Oh, get back.
Got boot to ball. Frawley marks.
There is a degree of leniency that the game provides when it comes to the marking contests and, you know, giving away 50s, because I think maybe even they recognise.
You're right, Hutto.
Oh man, it's not a handball. That's deliberate.
The ball goes over the boundary on the wing.
They, I think, even recognise some of the inaccuracies and the inability to kind of predict.
Henrik slaps it away. Scully gathers it now. Wasting a lot of effort
good.
there. Marking in space was Lewis.
Let's keep chasing.
Chose to kick it. Nice work from MP. Decides to keep going. Goes with the kick. Warple takes
That
the
was
mark.
well done by the Hawks there. They ran that very quickly and the defenders couldn't get back.
Massive kick here.
Oh, and
They
he's
need to convert this
nearly nailed
opportunity. Hook looking to bring it back into play. Teofilo doesn't take the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah,
Come on, Jack Henry, go for a run.
A spearing kick. Hawkins grabs
Hawkins
that
again. No, that's...
As we go to the final change, the score's Geelong.
Let's press and circle to go back and have a set shot.
A big final term. Here's Gary
whatever.
to take a look at the key stats.
Let's see if we can generate a 100-point win before the end of this thing. What are we up by? 63 points? 6 goals in the last quarter? Should be right.
Let's go.
Can't afford any mistakes from here. They have to be perfect.
Shields quickly onto the boot. Spent that one before he earned it. The umpire will ball it up.
Thought I had that, Mark.
Thrashes it. Clean from the half volley. And will get a ball up. Tap down. Has it now. The loose ball picked up. Cleanly picked up. Chips it towards half forward. Hawkins just handballs into space.
Put him down, Brian.
Ball, says the umpire. Stanley does well. The umpire calls for a stoppage. Stanley with a punch. The loose ball scooped up.
Constant pressure.
Got him. No.
Shields was taken high in the tackle. Myers got hands to it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's holding the ball. Have a shot.
Henderson couldn't
Have
dispose
a
of it
shot.
Great
Brian Myers
tackle.
cannot kick this far, but the game believes he can. That might do the job.
Drives it towards goal. Kick on the way. A mighty effort from there.
Good boy.
And it's a goal. Myers gets his third. This kick stretches the lead. Pretty happy. About to resume hostilities. Stanley thumps it clear. Well collected on the bounce. That's holding the ball. Stephen sticks the tackle.
Brilliant chase.
Harry Taylor in the forward line.
Terrific mark there.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there
Haven't
just
seen James
hasn't
Sicily.
enough
That's been
scoring
good.
Opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark.
Hang on. Joel Selwood doesn't go to the bench, and he certainly doesn't go to the bench without any blood all over his face. Come on.
In the centre square. Wins the ruck duel. He's got the football now. Stanley with quick hands.
Oh, Sava.
Applies a bump. Just puts it out in front. Takes possession. Dug out the loose ball. Sends it clear of the contest. Strong mark in the contest. Gets the handball away. Likes his chances from here. Unfortunately lets them
That's
down
fine.
there. They want to make more of them. Looking for options now.
Wow, that's a roost.
Couldn't complete the mark. Didn't get away from the tackle.
A great defensive effort.
Stewart gets the loose ball.
Yeah, rush behind that. Safest way to go.
Playing up the options now. Ball collected. Well collected. Needs a bit of a rest. Applying the physical pressure. Stratton picks up the loose ball. Duncan rushes with the kick.
Oh, Hawk.
Hawkins dug out the loose ball.
And number 7.
The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks.
I think that's number 7.
Look at him.
No, 6.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Missed the target. Duncan just threw it.
Throw it.
Scully goes with the kick. Turns it over there. He looks like he needs a spell.
Run, Joel. Oh, Hawk again.
Hawkins gets in a good position. Takes the shot.
Come on, back.
Kick on the way. Drop punt straight through the
Big
They are
Tommy
starting to
Hawkins.
stamp their dominance on this game. Celebrating hard. Umpire
What do we
ready to
need?
resume play.
Still looks like
McAvoy on the
4
tackle.
goals that
Brings it out of
behind.
the pack. Got hands to it. Menegola dug it out.
Oh, no.
He gets his hands on the footy. Going for goal number 1.
Another one.
He kicks that goal with purpose.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
That pushes
What are we?
the lead
111
further
to... Yeah, so 3 goals left. Can we do it in 8.5 game
About to
minutes?
resume play.
We'll see.
Blitzarves just slaps it down. Selwood wins himself
Gotta be holding the
free
ball.
for that tackle. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Couldn't quite with the mark.
It's just smashing out there at the moment, and it could get worse.
Blitzarves with a big fist on it.
Holding the ball.
Scully going to be penalised here.
Scully's been
All
pinged
kinds of
time
pressure
after
being
time after
applied.
time.
Big tackle.
Oh, that's bad.
Going for goal number 1. On its way. Almost missed his boot with that kick. Duncan.
Mitch
kicks
Duncan
it
doesn't
out
make
of
those
bounds on the
mistakes.
full. He drives it. A race for the loose ball. A clean pickup. Taylor going for number 1.
Harry Taylor.
Geelong supporters delighted by that effort. This kick is excited about that one. We resume
2 goals to go.
hostilities. Taps it down. He has the ball. Blitzarves drives it out of the pack. Picked off the deck. It's in his possession. Handball finds Burgoyne. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Oh no. Gotta chase. Gotta chase. Gotta chase.
Finds a way to keep it alive. Couldn't go on with it. Ball goes out.
Apologizing.
The ball is coming back into play. Radigaliev will be upset with that.
Oh, I'm upset with that.
Alone. Drop punt. Finds its way home from MP. They get around him.
Back to what, 3 goals required.
Back in the middle. Has the rucks going.
Oh, listen to their supporters. Like, they haven't given up.
It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Drops the mark. Scoops up the ball. Hawthorn get themselves a free.
Rough conduct. He tackled him.
Elects to kick. Sicily marks up contested.
Ah, James Sicily, you clown.
Sicily tucks it into the pocket. Henderson found some space and marked. Hacks it forward. Nice hands.
Geelong.
Yeah, have a crack, Tom Stewart.
Inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Oh, that's crap.
Couldn't snaffle it. Hardwick collects the loose ball.
Holding ball.
He's gone. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Great attack
Right,
on
let's-
the ball carrying.
Let's wheel out, you know,
Shaping the kick for the banana.
We'll snap it.
Wants to open up the angle.
one of the hard things here is actually recognising where that ball's going to go based on the angle I've tilted on. I feel like this is about right, but I could be very wrong. Not enough. No, through the middle.
Delivers with the goal. This one gives them a bigger lead. He's
Yeah, we're not going to quite get
back
there,
in
I
the
don't think.
middle now. One to hit out. Blitzarves gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Off hands from Henderson. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet
High
match
tackle.
Harper got him high there. Gets into some space to mark this.
Oh well, still smack the Hawks, and
Not a
that's
great performance
a good result
today.
as far as
And
anyone
in the end,
is
a
concerned.
disappointing result for Hawthorn.
Geelong just know how to play together. It's been a solid team performance and they can reap the rewards.
It's good to hear this song again.
Final scores are 23-123 to 4-32.
Now what you'll
That's
get,
all we have time
those,
for.
that's a
Thanks for
scoreline
joining
based
us.
on
Thank you, Gaz.
4
It's been my
5-minute
pleasure,
quarters.
Hutto, and we look forward to
Imagine when
having
you're playing
everyone back
20-minute
soon.
quarters. It's a very long game and the scores can get way out of proportion. So there's some weird consistency things here that you get playing the game. I think it's just because it is arcadey in many senses. Play of the match, let's see, Tom Hawkins. You can bring up the stats, you can view all those sort of key details. So lead possession getter, for example, I'm guessing probably Paddy Dangerfield. 10 disposals. Tom Hawkins second best, but he had 9 disposals and 6 or 7 goals. So like there's some weird things that kind of as a scoring. Tom Hawkins 7 goals straight, Graham Myers 3. You can then obviously flick team, look to do this. What am I doing? Change team. Bring up the same stats for the Hawks. League. League goal scorer Chad Wingard, Jarman Impey, and Jimmy Warple. You know, that's whatever. Move through, get back to the main menu. Again, there's some of that XP, so there's some XP that we'll get going towards my level, let alone an individual player that you might create that's a part of that as well. And that's part of the career mode and all those sorts of things. You can relive certain kind of historic games. You can pick up from certain points in some of those classic games, and relive, say, the '89 Grand Final, for example, or whatever the case may be. So that's through the AFL Game Day thing. You can also view the Team of the Week, which is actually generating the players based on the one round of AFL that we've had this year. There's everyone there, as they've determined, but it's an interesting little look into it. Mitch Duncan making the cut in a loss, which is good. Anyway, so that is AFL Evolution 2. You can see we've got a career mode online. There's the exhibition we just played. You can play competitions, full seasons. There's training modes. The Fan Hub, pretty ordinary name, but that's where you can kind of create your own players, make them look really fat, get super athletic, all that sort of stuff. That's AFL Evolution 2. The game is out now everywhere on PlayStation, Xbox, so go and pick it up if you are an AFL fan and you're keen. Like I said before, it's not necessarily a fantastic game, but it's still going to be good fun for anyone who enjoys the sport. So if you liked what you saw there, maybe consider picking it up, and if you don't, that's fine. Just sit tight and rewatch the replays that have been going up every week over the course of the last few weeks. That'll get you your AFL fix. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, share and subscribe. All the buttons down the bottom, and hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes Patch, The Insider, Player 2 Plays, like Game Review, Game of School, and a whole bunch more. There's some awesome stuff there, so please be sure to go and check it out. Visit the website, player2.net.au, where you'll find reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series, Patched, which also has an audio form, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary, where we've had some fantastic guests over the course of the last few weeks and months. So consider giving all the podcasts 5-star reviews. It helps with exposure. We'd really appreciate that. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks. The lower tiers, you'll get early access to episodes, while the higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives. Finally, there's Twitter. You can find me at Paul James Games, the website you find at Player2au, and until next time, that has been AFL Evolution 2. I can't wait till the real game comes back. Let's hope all this rubbish passes as soon as possible and we can get back to the good stuff really, really soon. But until then, this will have to suffice. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.